from the course, my CST 100, I will be talking about two traits that I gained from wrestling that I use to complete daily things in my life today. Persistence is the thing that keeps people motivated and pursue things that help you do great things. If you don't have persistence, you won't be able to drive through things that most people might be able to drive through, because they have the persistence and you lack the persistence that you require for that. For example, I was finally, when I gained confidence from wrestling too, it increased my boosted self-esteem, which gave me the confidence to go through job interviews. It was my first job interview, and I got the self-confidence to finally go through it. And every time that I got picked, when I was talking to my manager or my teacher, I would reflect back on how I won a wrestling. Every time I won a wrestling match, I would get a great feeling, and it made me feel great, and I felt like I could do anything. Another reason it was imperative to gain self-confidence, and because I had troubles with social anxiety, and this helped with it, because the confidence gave me the ability to go up to my teacher, ask questions, maybe even do tedious things like go up to my manager to ask him a question about why I was doing bad in my job, or why I wasn't getting paid this much. And persistence came also from my ability to uphold my integrity, because everyone said that I was going to fail at wrestling, and I went there every day for practice and never gave any indications that I wanted to fail. And it also is the reason why I pursued marine biology. And even though I was reluctant at first to pursue a college class to get this biology major, I reflected back on wrestling, because it is the reason that I needed to get my biology degree, and that's why I pushed myself to go to attend a college class today. The traits of persistence that I attained for wrestling to do better in life, and it was why it got me back on track from having me so close to falling apart in my life today. Through all of which, I think it is imperative to gain and acquire self-confidence and persistence in any scenario, because maybe you won't have the persistence to drive through a job, and maybe not the confidence to talk to your managers. And my closing quote is, success is from Winston Churchill, let me say that. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no less of enthusiasm. And that sticks with me, because no matter how many times you fail, I think you will be able to go through it as long as you don't lose that enthusiasm that you had before.